so glad y'all came out. I got quite a story for you. My story starts where so many start. The year was 2020. Right. So in August of that year, it was my aunt's 50th birthday, and my family is full of women, and we decided to take a trip for her birthday. COVID approved, of course. So it's my grandma, her 4 daughters, and all of their daughters. So we load up in a passenger van. We book an Airbnb in Orange Beach, Alabama. You got to say it like that. And we hit the road. The only hiccup was there was a bit of a hurricane situation heading right that way. But it was turning, and it was going to hit Louisiana. So we just needed to go up and around, right? And we'd be fine. So we load up, we hit the road, and it was a great drive there. We made it there in great timing, okay? The only questionable part is when the other side of the highway was stopped bumper to bumper from everyone evacuating Louisiana. Little concerning, but we made it there. And it was great. Right before sunset, we get into our beautiful beach house, watch the sunset from the balcony, and then the rain starts. So we settle into our rooms. Me, my sister, all my cousins, we picked the bunk bedroom. It's gonna be a fun sleepover, even though we're all grown. And, okay, so we start the night, right? I brought pot cookies for my aunt that she requested for her birthday. We had plenty of alcohol, plenty of water, plenty of food. We were ready for our hurricane party. We were just gonna get the outskirts, it's fine. So we have the news on mute. We have the best party that night. We go to sleep. We listen to the rain falling, the waves crashing. It was a real life sound machine. Best sleep of my life. Now, I'm not sure if all of our menstrual cycles synced up. Or if it was 3 generations of hormones under the same roof. But when we woke up the next day, the energy had shifted. My mom was bringing up her childhood trauma for breakfast. I'll take coffee first, please. But apparently her older sister tried to kill her when she was a baby, allegedly. But I'm like, how do you even remember you were a baby? 2, you're 54. Like, I think we're in the clear. You know? Then my older cousin, she starts throwing a tantrum over a milkshake that we were gonna get the next day, but not today. But she wanted it now, okay? So we asked her younger sister, we're like, is she okay? What is happening? And my other cousin says, this is how she always is. And I don't know these people. Like, I don't know what's happening. I've lived my whole life. This is not the situation. But everyone's behaving so oddly. So I'm like, let's get out of the house. There's an indoor putt-putt and go-kart place. So we go there. And on the way there, I sit in the van next to the aunt who may or may not have tried to murder my mom, allegedly. And I become public enemy number 1 to my mother. She's no longer speaking to me. She won't look at me. And my sister and her are sitting there and they're snickering back and forth. My sister's glaring at me, like rolling her eyes. And I'm like, they are not about to mean girl me. I'm not playing this game. So I spent the whole night making smart-ass comments because I'm mature. And after a long, awkward ride home, everybody disperses to their own corners. And I feel like an asshole. So I grab my pot cookies. I'm gonna go make peace with everybody. So I go to my aunt first. It's her birthday. She's crying. She just wanted everybody to have a good time. And I'm like, it's the first full day. Like, it's gonna get better. Here's a cookie. I go find my mom, who is in bed, and she's completely excommunicated her sister. Like, she does not exist anymore. I am not allowed to use her name. And that situation is not going to get resolved tonight, so I give her a cookie. I love you so much, Mommy. Good night. And I go to my room, where all of my cousins and my sister are. I have my cookies. I walk in, and everyone stops talking and looks away. So a little bit awkward, but okay, we prepared for this. So I go in and sit down, and I sit across from everybody. I can see all their faces, and And I'm like, look, I'm really sorry for my behavior tonight. This was inappropriate, and I didn't mean to ruin it for everybody. And my sister's sitting across from me, rolling her eyes. You know, like siblings do, okay? And I'm like, you know I can see you, right? And she looks at me like she's about to cry. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's happening? And she says, fuck you, Erica. Fuck you. And I don't know what happened next, you guys, but I snapped. Next thing I know, my hand is around her neck. I'm like, what did you just say to me? And she looks at me right in the face and says, hit me. She just double dog dare me or something. Like, I don't know. My cousin panics and she goes to reach for me. She goes, Erica, don't. And I'm like, get back. And the look in my eyes told her to get back, you know? So she goes to get my aunt, who comes in using my middle name, Erica Renee. So I know I'm in trouble. So I'm like, ooh, okay, you got me. I didn't hit her. I was not gonna hit her. I was just trying to figure out what she said. So I leave that room, obviously, and I need to go to sleep. I have to think on this because I'm ready to leave. I don't know these people are like these people anymore right now. So I go to sleep, and I wake up the next day, and I know I have to apologize to my sister again. And I hope she doesn't respond the same way, but it's fine. I go, I find her, I apologize for my behavior. I say, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. She agrees that I'm an asshole. And then I go check on my mom, who's still in bed. So I go in there, and she asks me, what happened last night? I heard screaming, but I knew not to get involved. I wish somebody would have told me, you know? So I tell her what happened. I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble. But my mom looks me dead in the eye and says, people forget you're crazy. Sometimes you have to remind them. And she's full of great motherly gems like that. But you know, the craziest thing happened. The weather cleared up. The sun came out. We spent the rest of the week at the beach, having the best time, by the pool, cooking on the grill. We even got matching ankle tattoos, you guys, of a little ocean wave and a little seashell. It's really cute. But you know, if you ever try to outrun a hurricane for a vacation, and I don't know what spirit of that hurricane was mad at her older sister or what, okay? But if you ever try to outrun that hurricane, just know that there may be consequences. And there is definitely something in the water. And that's my story.